Hey, welcome to SARANWRAP's Raising Garage Door video. I haven't even looked at this, but he said something about if he, what's he say? He says, every time I add a second floor to my project, my garage walls default to the height of my main floor. I have attached a couple, I don't know, what are you talking about? First of all, let's go ahead and automatically build this stuff just so we can see what's going on. The walls, floors, and the roof. I don't know what I'm doing there. And look at this. Look at the FRAM. Turn on all this framing for your section. Turn that stuff on. There now. I'm not sure what he's saying. Every time I add a second floor, my garage walls default to the height of my main floor. I don't know what he's talking about. HG. Oh, I don't even know what that is. That's not what this is. Oh yeah, it is. Let's turn on the framing for this FRAM, the floor. I wonder if I can do this. Floor joist. Yeah, I did. So he wants to drop the garage, the slab of the garage down. Is that what he wants to do? So go up to this level here. UU structure stem wall top -12. Okay, let's make this -24. I don't know what the problem is. There it is, right there, -24. Is that what you want? I think I did it. Every time I add a second floor to my project, my garage walls default to the height of my main floor. I don't know if the garage walls are. Oh, the second. I have attached a couple of pictures to show what happens. Come on, man, just be more clear on what you're talking about, will you? I mean, I don't get what you. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Oh, is this something right here? What is this? I don't know. Oh, I was sorry. I'm looking at another picture. You can't see what I was looking at. Your pictures. I mean, these are your pictures. Is there a difference there? The top of the garage walls. Is that what you're complaining about? I don't know what you're complaining about. HH. F6. Everything looks okay to me. Every time oh, where'd it go? Let's stop. Now, humble Chief Larry says, I've used this program for a very long time, starting with Chief version 8, and nothing makes you feel more stupid than trying to figure out your problem. I downloaded your plan, couldn't figure it out. To this day, I don't understand the structure box, and I guess I never will. That either means I am really stupid or the structure of DBX is evil. Hopefully those who are smarter will assist. Those who are smarter. That might be me. Let me see if I can figure it out. I'm not sure what your problem is, though. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I don't know what the problem is. I can change the floor of the garage. See, I got stem. Okay, the floor. I'm going to change the floor of the garage to -48. Do we have a problem with that? Is that what you want? I mean, I changed the floor of the garage. Okay. How about if I change the height of the stem wall? Let's change the height of the stem wall. Now my I'm going to change the height of the stem wall. This is kind of cool. This is a little tricky. I'm going to change the height of the stem wall for the garage to 0. Okay, and now what happens? See what happened? Well, you can see what happened. The walls around the garage went up to the subfloor right there, right? Actually, they went. Where did they go? They went up to. Is that where I want them? Suppose I want them at UU structure. The stem wall at. I don't know why. The stem wall top is at 0. Does that look like 0 to you? That's sort of interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like, look, that looks right. Yeah. Oh, well, that doesn't look right though, does it? What am I saying? I'm saying that. What am I saying? What am I saying right here? What am I looking at? What is that distance right there? I'm gonna have plywood on top of that, aren't I? I don't know what I'm gonna have. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm not sure if that's what I expect to see. Hey, oh, don't watch this crap. I don't know what. Stop. Back on. Okay, yeah. This is absolutely correct. This is what I wanted to do. The sill plate on top of this garage stem wall, the top of that sill plate is right in line with your plywood floor surface. Okay, that's all that's all I did right there. And how do I stress that? How do I? Well, believe me, it is. The top of this sill plate is at the top of your plywood, which is your floor, which is zero level, which is zero level. Now, how else would I want to do this? I might want this sill plate. See this sill plate on top of the sill on the top of the stem wall to be at the same level as the sill plate on top of my floor. If you understand what I just said. So to do that, I would have to raise it up another 1.5 inches. Watch this. Watch this. UU structure. The stem wall top is at 1.5 because you've got to remember the stem wall top includes the sill plate. The stem wall top includes the sill plate. So I'm adding 1.5 inches to the top of the stem wall top. So now my sill plate on my stem wall will be at the same level as the sill plate of my walls at the floor. Watch this. Yep, see? Now if I was to do a framing overview, watch this at HF, if I was to do a framing overview, see, that sill plate on top of the stem wall is right in line with that wall right there, which is what I wanted to do. I don't know why I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it though. That's what I wanted to do. But I really don't understand what your problem is. You got to be clear on what you're trying to do because no one, maybe other people understand what you're trying to do. I don't. I'm going to try one more time. Hold on, stop. This is always a problem with people posting things. They say an example. Every time I add a second floor to my project, my garage walls default to the height of my main floor. Okay, fine. Well, where do you want it to go? You got to say they default to the top of my main floor, but I want them to do this. That way we can understand what you're talking about, or I can. Maybe other guys understand it, but I don't know. To me, it looks like you can do whatever you want with this thing. I don't get I don't get what the beef is. I don't get what the beef is, man. Anyway, I'm done. I be a little bit more clear, and I can help you out. But I think it in my mind it's working. I can do whatever I want with it. I think. Do I want to do something else? Oh yeah, I know what I want to do. I want to make these floor joists hang off of that stem wall. Okay. I want the floor joist to hang off of that stem wall. So can I do that? That's the question. Here we go. Select that wall. I'm at level 0. Select that wall. Structure. Have floor platform. Hang floor platform above on wall. Subflooring. I want to include the ledger for sure. Okay. Now let's see what happens. There it is. Did you just see what happened? It raised that stem wall up. So if I take a section through it, let me cut a section through it. W. This is the wall I changed. HB. Let's take a section through there. F6. Auto detail. Auto detail. What is it? A blunk. There it is. That's exactly what I expected. You got what I'm saying? And what did I do? Let's take a look at that wall again. UU. Let's take I don't do this a lot. So this is a new function on F6, which is kind of nice. So I'm hanging the floor platform above the wall, and and I'm including a ledger. You can see the ledger right there. And the subflooring to the wall interior. It is not going to the wall. Subflooring is not going to the wall interior. It's going to the wall exterior. Let's do this. That's subflooring to wall interior. Now what? Now what will happen? Now I think this whole stem wall will go up the thickness of your plywood. I think that's what's going to happen. I think no. I think what's going to happen is this concrete right here will go up to the top of the plywood. Stem wall will go up to the top of the plywood. Let's just see what happens, okay? So I subfloor to wall interior, include ledger. Subfloor to wall interior. Let's see what happens. I think it happened. So I'm going to delete this. Auto, there it is. That's exactly what I expected to happen right there. Remember how I defined this wall, UU? Structure subflooring, which is your plywood, to the wall interior. And it is to the wall interior. And I have my ledger right there. That's exactly what I expected. And I do want to include a ledger. Now, how do you control the size of the ledger? I don't know. It's probably the thickness of the floor joist if I had to guess. Quite frankly, I don't know. And so that's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. But actually, most of the time, I don't think we don't want the subflooring to the wall interior. Let's see, how else would I want to do this? How else? No, that's not the way I would want to do it. I don't believe. I do not believe. I do not think I want the subflooring to the wall interior. What I would really want is delete that auto detail. That's what I would want. And then what I would want is I would want this sill plate. I hate this. I wish Chief would get their shit together and say, okay, you got this wall here. What size sill plate do you want on it? Because the question is, what decided the height of that sill plate? I mean, the width of it. What decided the width of that sill plate? We know that my stem wall is 8 inches, but what decided the width of that stem wall? I'll tell you what dictated the width of that sill plate, and that would be going to my default settings, floor. No, I think it's foundation. Go to foundation. Right down here, right down here, right down here, right here. Treated sill plate, 5.5 inches. I'm gonna exaggerate it. I'm gonna make it. No, I'm just gonna make it 8 inches. I'm gonna make it simple. 8 inches, okay? Done. F12. Let's see what happened. Delete. I don't know. Let's see if I can do it. UU. Structure. Include ledger. Hang it. I don't want the subfloor to go to the wall interior. I don't want it to go to the wall interior. I want it to go over. That way we get a good connection, right? F12. Oh, did I turn off my framing? That's the question. Here, turn on my framing. Yeah, automatically build floor and ceiling framing. The wall's still automatically built. The roof's still automatically built. Perfect. Now watch. Yep. See, now I got this 8-inch sill plate right there. And if I want to, but see, that controls the sill plate universally on all walls. Well, maybe I have an 8-inch wide concrete stem wall. Maybe I have a 12-inch. Well, I want a 2x12 on top of the 12-inch wall. And I want a 2x8 on top of the 8-inch concrete block wall. I can't control it individually. It's a weakness. I get that. And just to finally, and to further exaggerate, to further reinforce what I just talked about, let's go to the foundation. We're going to do it again. Foundation. We're going to We're going to edit the defaults of the foundation, and we're going to keep an 8-inch wide sill plate, but this time we're going to make it 4 inches, 4x8, okay, just for the fun of it. There it is. Now I got a 4x8 there. You see what's controlling that thing? Delete the auto detail, redo the auto detail, and you can see what's going on. So I don't know what your beef is, bud. You gotta be more specific. We know what it's not. I guess we know what it's not doing, but tell us what you want it to do, or vice versa. But in my mind, it's what it works. That's the end.